Good morning, you guys. It is 6:12. I just finished up at the gym, which you guys saw. I was actually able to film, which is exciting. I got here super early. Like, normally I come around 5:30 and I've been complaining about it for weeks. Like, it's just packed. And like, nothing wrong with a ton of people in the gym, but it's also like, I want to be able to film. I want to be comfortable filming. And I want to be able to do my workout in order. So I'm happy that people are, hold on, I want to put my seatbelt on. I'm happy that people are in the gym. They're taking their health seriously. Like, they're getting movement in. It's just, of course, like when it's at the time that you want to go, you're like, ah. And then also, like, I just wish there was more equipment. I mean, we have like a good amount, but you know, if both leg presses are taken, you're kind of like, all right, let me wait for this person to do their sets. Anyway, I have to stop complaining about the gym because I've been complaining about it a lot, and I need to be more grateful of that. I have a gym that's 6 minutes away from my house, and like, I have a gym that I can go to and that's open, and I can get my workout in. Like, today was a blessing that I was able to do it in order. So, okay, anyway, good morning. I have to stop complaining. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, it's Friday. I started this vlog yesterday, actually, but then I just like filmed one clip and I didn't pick the camera back up again. I'm gonna put that in here though, because I thought it was funny. I was out on a walk yesterday, and I'll play the B-roll and you guys can watch that. Good morning, you guys. I don't even know if you could hear me. I was out on a walk and all of a sudden the weather changed. It's scary out here. I'm heading back to my house now. I'm about to get poured on. Well, good morning and welcome to the vlog. So yeah, that was pretty funny. And today I have to go for a walk too, but it's so cold. You guys can probably hear the heat in the background. It's 41 degrees. It snowed yesterday. The day before it was in the 60s. This is just banana land. So I have to bundle up to go on my walk today, but I don't really want to go until the sun comes up, and that's not going to be for another hour. So the plan for right now is to... Oh, it's Amazon. Sorry, there's deliveries going on. I'm like, wow, it's early. But yes, Amazon has a 4 to 8 window. I'm going to go have like a snack before I have my real breakfast. So I'm going to just hold me over and kind of kill time while I wait to go walk. And then I'm not going to have my real breakfast until after I walk. So let's head back home. I did have an energy drink, so I am going to make a decaf coffee because I want to like push my caffeine intake out a little bit. I'm gonna make a decaf, either coffee or latte when I get back to the house, and then not have like another serving of caffeine, I guess, until probably with breakfast or after breakfast. You guys, I'm currently on my phone because I forgot my camera, but hello. What an afternoon it has been. Work has been busy. I am just taking my lunch break now. I got a massive, by the way, it's only one size, cookie butter iced latte, and it had some cookie butter like cold foam. It was so good. So I only have like a little bit of it left. I am rather tired today. Did not get enough sleep last night, and I did take like a half-hour nap before coming out and getting coffee. So I'm hoping that both of those things kind of give me some life for the rest of the night, because I'm going to trivia tonight and I need to be awake for that. You never know what random fact I'm gonna know that's part of the trivia game. So just a quick update there. I don't have a reading update, guys. I've kind of been like really slacking with the reading lately. I feel like it's just been busy and I haven't been able to really sit and read. So that's a bummer, but let's go drive home and I will see you guys there. Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. I am currently on a walk, but it's not just any walk. I am bringing back the coffee walks that I used to do last summer. I would walk to Dunkin' and back, but that walk is a little short for me now. That walk is like 1 3/4 of a mile. Today, I'm walking into town, and that is like double the distance, like total. So yeah, for me, Dunkin' and back was like 1 3/4, and then today it's probably gonna be round trip like 3. So I'm excited. I have no idea what I'm gonna get because this coffee shop that I'm going to has everything. So I definitely feel like I want a dirty chai. Also, I have no idea if you guys can hear me, because when I started this, I forgot these headphones don't have a mic. So I am like freeballing it on my phone, and there's wind. So I'm feeling like a dirty chai. Like, that sounds really good. I'm trying to space out my caffeine though, because we're going to a super fun cafe bookstore spot that just opened up later, and I want to be able to have like a coffee there or a matcha or something. So that's what's going on this morning. It's Saturday. I have the morning to myself. I even slept in. I got up at 8 o'clock, but my watch, stinking watch, didn't count the like hour and a half that I went back to sleep. It just decided, nope, 6:40 is when you got up today. So my numbers are a little bit off. I feel good because I know that I got about 7 to 7.5 hours of sleep. So my watch doesn't reflect that, but that's okay. Technology's not perfect. So yeah, that's my update for this morning. I am super excited about this walk. Today's also a rest day, today and tomorrow. I think tomorrow is more active than today would be. Tomorrow we have some core work that I have to do, and then I start my new split, which is exciting. I am starting it tomorrow. I have to move Sunday to like the top instead of it being at the end, so that way the workout week starts on Sunday instead of Monday. So it's the only adjustment I have to make, but I'm really excited about this program, and I'm excited to film it for you guys too. It's gonna be very exciting. Everything's exciting. So, all right, my arm is getting tired from holding you guys up here for so long. As you see, you're drifting closer and closer to my face. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the coffee shop. Okay, I got my iced dirty chai, and honestly, it's so nice to be on leisure and like not really have a schedule. Although I was sitting in the coffee shop and I was like, oh, I kind of have to go. Got myself back up And I was like, darn, like, it's so nice to be able to sit in a coffee shop and just chill. I go back and forth like every 3 days on whether I have the Instagram app or not. Right now I have it, and I think I just need to like brick my phone, start like bricking it again, because honestly, like, I really need to work on self-control with that app. It's just so like, whenever there's a lull in like thinking or pondering, like, that's the first thing I do is open up Instagram. So I really need to work on like not doing that and just start working on like doing other things. Like, it's okay to be with my thoughts, and it's okay to like read a Substack article. Hello, you guys. It is Monday. Yes, it is 2:15 in the afternoon when I'm updating you all. I did go to the gym this morning, and I just couldn't film. Not that I couldn't film, I just didn't feel comfortable filming. I'm also testing out a new sprint. It's because I'm in work mode and I'm on my lunch break. A new split, 4 days a week for this next split. And this is a bit of an adjustment because I was normally doing 3 and now I'm up to 4. And this morning's back and biceps workout was good. It was actually really good. I just think the volume was too much for a back and biceps day for me. I didn't realize that when I was programming my workout. So then when I did it, I was like, oh, like, A, this is taking me a long time to get through. And B, like, my muscles are shot. So I came back home, had breakfast and all of that, and then adjusted the program slightly because I didn't really have like a main like exercise, like a heavy exercise. I was kind of just doing like a whole bunch of different things. So I really looked over the program again, and I was like, all right, I can make this my main thing and really like go heavy on this. This is isolation, this is accessory, and this is cool down. So I think I have some good changes in place for next week. And then I just looked over the rest of my programming, and it's looking good. I'm excited for it. I'm used to doing normally like 4 to 5 exercises a workout day, but I programmed 6 for myself. And I also programmed a warm-up and a cool-down. So those are some new adjustments that I'm making. I'm curious to see how sore I will be tomorrow, to be honest with you guys. And I'm also curious to see recovery and progressive overload and how those things come into play. So I really won't have updates on that stuff until probably the next vlog or the following, because this is just the first week of trying this out. I won't really have like a solid understanding of it probably until next week. I also created for myself like a Google Sheet like dashboard type of thing. I love looking at data, and it's not to like be like nitpicky. No, that's not the right word for it. It's not to be like so obsessed with being perfect and nailing the numbers every single day. For me, it's more so about data over long periods of time and seeing if there's any trends. So I created for myself like a daily and weekly. So my workouts for the day, the weights that I do for that week. Then I made a column for the goal weights that I should try to hit for week 2. Then there's a week 2 column. Then there's a goals column. So it kind of like flows like that. So that's for my workouts. And then I also created daily weight, macro, sleep. And I think there's 1 or 2 other categories. Let me see. Those are my daily stats. And this, again, this is also not something that I want to be obsessive over, because if it becomes an obsessive thing, I'm going to stop doing it, because that's not the way that a healthy lifestyle should be. This for me is just to see data over time and just to have a log. Like, I don't know, I think the numbers are cool and I think it's interesting. And it's not for me to be like, oh, I went up half a pound. Like, oh, maybe I need to do extra steps or something like that. Like, that's not the mindset we're trying to have here. So my daily stat page for food, I forgot I added a caffeine column. So it's weight, like the way that I weigh in. I don't weigh myself every single day to begin with. So I probably won't weigh myself every single day, even though I have every day listed here. I have 2 Sundays. Let me remove this. The reason why I did this is because I do track my macros every single day. So I am going to put my protein, my carbs, my fat, my fiber. And then I do have a column for caffeine. This is just to hold myself accountable, because I can easily consume like 600 milligrams of caffeine without even realizing it. So I really want to try to bring that down to like 300 to 400, maybe 450 milligrams of caffeine. Because an espresso pot alone is like 160 milligrams of caffeine, which is astronomical and insane. But then if I were to make like a regular cup of coffee, it would be like 80 milligrams of caffeine. So my body doesn't know the difference between like Nespresso and non-Nespresso. So that's why I'm going to keep track of that and just see like how I'm reacting to different coffees and things like that. And also when I get coffee out, I really don't know. It's all estimations. It's never going to be perfect. It's just going to be estimations. So that way I can see like, oh, maybe I was more tired this day, or maybe I had a caffeine crush, like things like that. Then I can also put the training day, and I'm not doing like specific cardio, but I did put in here like cardio minutes, because my rest days, I do like specifically go for a walk, and I will call that my cardio. So I want to be able to log that, like specific days that I actually intentionally walk instead of just naturally accumulating all of those steps. And then I just have a notes column. If there's anything like, maybe I was bloated, maybe it's a period day, like maybe I'm extra sore, like I don't know. I just want to put that stuff in there. So I'm excited to use this and to see, how my data trends over time. I think it's just like the IT in me, and being numbers driven and data driven, it just kind of like bleeds into everything else in my life. So I have that. I have my split. Right now, I'm saying it's 6 weeks. If I like this split, I could easily see myself doing it for 2 to 3 months. I don't mind changing it every 6 weeks, but I also don't see a reason to change it every 6 weeks. Like, I'm jiving with it, I might as well keep going with it. Just to see how my body reacts, because I feel like it's new-ish way of training than what I'm used to. So I just want to like take it slow. I'm also going to be starting a cut in April. So I don't know if I like the idea of changing my split and changing my nutrition at the same time. I feel like it's just too many moving targets. So I'd rather just change one and then change the other. And then I created this like weekly averages board that I can look at a month at a glance. So basically I'm going to be remaking this spreadsheet monthly, and it shouldn't be too much work. I'm trying not to create too much manual work for myself, but I don't think it should be too bad. So this monthly spread, this monthly averages, it's going to have my weight, my sleep averages, any notes that I want to add, protein, carb, and fat averages for the month, any foods that did not agree with me, average calories. What else? Oh, I want to do measurements. I want to start doing measurements because the scale has been moving, but very inconsistently up and down and up and down, which granted, like that happens. And I'm not like saying that it shouldn't happen, that should happen. I think that's fine. But I want to take measurements because I do feel my clothes fitting a little bit different, which is good. We love to see that. I would like to see that, and I would like to be able to report on that and be like, okay, my weight's not moving, but maybe I lost 1/4 of an inch, like over time or something like that. So just more metrics, because the scale is not everything. And if your clothes are fitting different, that's a very good indicator that your body's recomping, maybe you're losing weight, just good stuff. So it's always good to have more data than just the stupid scale. I'm going to call it that. As much as it's a tool that so easily messes with our brains. So yeah, I'm going to call it that. So that's how my morning's been going outside of work. I am on my lunch break, just kind of hanging out. I got some more steps in. I have to get in 1,400, like 1,300 more steps actually, before the end of the night, which is very doable. We're going to Walmart and Target tonight. I could probably get 1,300 steps like in those 2 stores alone. So I didn't get to walk outside because it's not that foggy anymore, but you can tell by how whited out? Yeah, sure. My windows are. It's very bright out, and it's because it's crazy overcast, windy. It's actually not that cold out, but the wind makes it feel like it's cold. So I've been walking inside. I walked 15 minutes after breakfast, did another like 25 minutes after lunch, and then that'll be it. I'll hit the stores before dinner, so I won't get like an after dinner walk in, but that's okay. My feet are a little sore. I'd rather get the steps done earlier so that way at the end of the night I can just chill. So speaking of chill, I'm gonna drink my coffee. This is just a half-calf Nespresso pod with water and stevia. It's really, like, guys, if you've been here, if you came to my page originally because of my coffee recipes, like, I am so sorry, because this is all I'm drinking now. It's just black coffee or black Americanos, iced, of course. We're still doing our iced coffee. I actually don't drink iced water anymore. I exclusively only have ice in coffee or a Coke Zero. Yes, I still do drink my Coke Zeros. But yeah, I don't do any like fun, like creamer. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of creamer if I'm feeling fancy. But honestly, I can't believe I'm even saying this. I actually crave my black coffee with stevia. Who would have thought? Who would have thought I would have returned to my roots? My 2019 into early, it was like 2018, 2019, and early into 2020 roots of the black coffee. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch break. I'm actually going to catch up on some YouTube while I'm sitting here and just hanging out. I have to watch some reading vlogs, a 24-hour readathon, and I've been watching. Oh, I have to show you guys. I know this vlog is specifically more like health and wellness focused, but I want to show you guys what I thrifted this weekend. It's a camera, and then I forgot that I actually have a film camera, but this one's cooler. So let me bring it over. Okay, so I have both of them here. I'm gonna have to put this. I'm going to put this on my sweatshirt. Okay, hopefully that works. This is the camera that hold on. I'm running out of space here on my, oh, you got a glimpse of it, my desk. This is the film camera that I forgot I had. It's a point and shoot Fuji DL-7 Plus. I got this off of eBay for like $25 maybe. And the film, I think I'm using Fuji film. It's CH36 ISO 400, which is the same that I'm using. It's not Fujifilm in the other camera, but it's still ISO 400. This I actually forgot that I had until Saturday morning when I was like, oh yeah, I have a film camera. I should bring that. And then I never brought it. This roll is going to be so wacky because I opened up the film case like multiple times, not knowing you're not supposed to do that. I've rewound the film multiple times, so I've probably shot over like the first the first 5 photos like 3 times probably. So once I finish this roll is going to be very interesting. And then this is what I picked up. I had no idea that this camera was going to be so stinking cool until like I showed it to people and they were like, wow, like that's amazing. I accidentally did the same thing on this camera that I did on that camera. I was watching a YouTube video and this girl was like, oh, there's a button on the side to flip it into a panoramic view. So I thought this button was that button. And I'd opened up the film case and I lost the first 4 photos that I took on here. And I just kind of shot over them. I don't know these things. I'm trying to figure them out. So this is the other camera that I picked up. It's a Minolta Maxim. I think it's HTSI Plus. Whatever this is over here is what the camera is. And then it's got this lens on it. This is not the kit lens, actually. This is a 28 to 80 zoom. It is Minolta brand lens, which is pretty cool. Then I think the f-stop, if I'm reading this correctly, is 3.5 to 5.6. This also has sport mode, portrait mode, landscape mode, macro, ? And you can take multiple shots. You can set a timer. I don't know what the spot button does, but I'm done pushing random buttons. Done. You can do an autofocus versus manual focus. You can turn the exposure up and down. It's got so many cool features. So I'm really, really excited to see how the pictures look on this. But the same thing, the first like 4 photos are going to be duds probably. I mean, a whole roll can honestly be a dud. I don't know what I'm doing. I was just told to watch your exposure. So I've been trying to shoot in like good daylight. Some pictures are probably going to be underexposed, but I think I can work with those. No, that's in digital, I think. I think the underexposed photos are going to kind of be flops. Overexposed, you can always like make them a little bit dimmer. I think that's the process, I think. This camera has Kodak color. It's Kodak 400. And then it's 36. So I was trying to see if there's any other details that I can see in here, but there's not. So I found a film store that I will be eventually taking these rolls of film to. I was just going to go to CVS, and then everybody that I talked to was like, yeah, you can go to CVS, but I wouldn't. I would strongly advise against it. So I'm going to be taking it to a semi-local shop, not too far from me, that it seems like they do it on the spot. I don't know about that, but try it. See how it goes. I'm not trying to be like some sort of crazy like film photographer. It's just more so for me to like have the memories and like to create photo albums. And I like the way that film photography looks more so than like really crisp, clear digital photography, which is cool and it has its place. But I don't know, there's just something about the grain and the colors, like, and I know that some of that is probably like color grading and like stuff that you can do to edit after the fact, but I don't know, I just think it looks cool. So different ways to photograph instead of having everything on my phone, because that's the part that frustrates me. It's like, I don't want everything on my phone. I want some things like in photo albums or printed out or just saved elsewhere. Yeah. So, all right. Now that I've yapped for literally almost 20 minutes, I am actually going to go watch YouTube now, and I'm actually going to go finish my coffee, and I will see you guys later tonight when we do some more health and wellness things. I promise you'll actually see, instead of me just telling, you'll actually see what's going on. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I just picked up a coffee. I picked up my typical Starbucks venti iced coffee, 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla, and 1 pump of 1 packet of stevia. My coffee was $1 more, a whole $1 more today than it was yesterday. The only difference was I had a personal cup. Does a personal cup really save you $1? Because otherwise I'll do that every single time. I just thought that was odd. Like yesterday my total was, I think, 504, and today my total was 605. I don't know. I thought that was a little odd. I just finished up a leg day, and that's why my face is all sorts of red. This week, as I'm testing out these workouts, since I wrote them myself, I kind of figured it would be better if I didn't add on the extra element of filming, just so that I can get my bearings. Once I have my bearings this week, I will start filming the workouts and sharing them with you guys. But oh my gosh, this quad leg day, I really didn't think I was going to make it through. I was almost like, oh my gosh, am I too hard of a programmer even for myself? But I did make it through. I did modify. Did I modify? Like, did I drop any of the sets? I didn't drop any of the sets, but I did start to adjust my rest periods, because once I got to the hour mark, I was like, all right, we got to pick up the pace a little bit here. I haven't been used to working out for more than an hour for a very long time. I've been about a 35 to about 50 minute workouter. I am now averaging about, okay, so minus the warm up and the cool down. I don't factor that in. I don't track that. That's just me moving my body. Let's see, Monday's workout and today's workout both took me about an hour and 7 to an hour and like 11 minutes, which I think is okay. If I started to creep into more than an hour 15, I would have been like, okay, something's got to go. But I'm liking this. I'm getting used to it again. The main goal of going from 3 workout days a week to 4 workout days a week, and also going from 4 to 5 exercises to now a solid 6 exercises, is just to get my overall activity minutes up throughout the week. So that way I'm burning more calories, as I'm still eating about 2,100 calories a day. Workouts are feeling really good. I definitely can tell that a more quad-focused leg day... Ooh, I just saw like a bright yellow Jeep go by. It looked like a taxi, but it wasn't. I could definitely tell by the end of that workout today, my quads were fatigued. Like, weights that I would normally be able to do no problem by the leg extensions, which was my finisher, couldn't even get it up. I had to drop the weight twice. So that's exciting, I guess. I'm very curious to see how my body reacts and adapts to this split over the next 6 to 8 weeks. I know we talked about this the other day. I probably won't be changing this split for a while, just because I want to get used to the element of working out 4 days a week and also doing 6 exercises a workout. So I think we're going to stick with this split for a while, and then maybe I'll reprogram in the summer. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't see the purpose of changing it all the time. If I like it, I like it. I might as well just stick with it. What else is going on today? I have to walk today, which is also why I picked this up, because I'm really not looking forward to walking. But I was like, you know what, if I pick up a coffee, I have to get outside. And I already do have a walk with my mom, like, booked in the calendar, like, ready to go for later today, but I still have to get more steps in this morning before I even think about going on that walk. And it's cold, but I think it's manageable to walk outside. So, because there's nothing I hate more than walking on the treadmill in my basement. Like, I'll do it, and I'll continue to do it, and I'll continue to complain about it. I think it's because I don't have, like, a show to watch. Like, I'm unfortunately, like, fortunately and unfortunately, all caught up with my YouTube, like, the vlogs that I love to watch. Like, nobody's posted new videos, so I don't have, like, a TV show or anything to watch. So if you guys can, like, drop some TV show suggestions. I'm looking for anything in between the 20 and 45 minute mark. Nothing really longer than that, because I would hate to have to pause. On average, I walk on the treadmill for about 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm thinking if an episode's like 20 to 30 minutes, like, perfect. I'll just watch the episode and I'll walk the whole thing. If an episode is like that long and I'm doing 45 minutes, I'll either watch 2 short episodes, or I'll just do 1 episode and I'll just, like, figure it out for the rest of the walk. And then for a longer walking session, if the episode's 45 minutes, like that would be perfect too. So that's what I'm looking for. If anybody has any recommendations, please let me know, because I need to watch something and I need to cover. I have to put like a towel or something over where the time is, because I was listening to an audiobook while I was walking yesterday and I just kept staring at the timer. And yesterday I had to walk for an hour because I got up late and had not even 1,000 steps by 12 noon. So yeah, drop comments below, please. Today I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to bundle up and get out there. I'm going to bring my coffee with me. And we're going to get some steps. I already have a good amount of steps just from being at the gym. Like I already have 2,100 steps. But I like to have at least 7,000 by lunch. That's what's been having me feeling really good. So we're going to do another mile now. And then later this afternoon, my mom and I will probably do about a mile, depending on how cold it is down by the water. So I think we'll be good. Maybe I don't know. I always say I'm just going to do a mile, and the next thing I know, 45 minutes has passed, and I'm just like prancing around the neighborhood walking, and it's been like 2.5 miles. So, all right, let's drive home, sip on this coffee. I also was sipping on an Alani, so I also told myself that if I get Starbucks, I cannot make another caffeinated drink the rest of the day. If I do anything, it's going to be decaf and Coke Zero. That's it. Like if I just want the taste of coffee. But with these two, I cannot have any more caffeine today. I'm trying to keep my caffeine to about 450 milligrams and under. So right now I'm at 430. So that's it. Nothing else. Yeah. Okay, let's go, because I'm just going to keep rambling. It's been 8 minutes and we have to get this walk in before I start work. Hello, you guys. I don't know when the last time I talked to you was. This vlog is a little chaotic all over the place to me, it feels like, because I'm really filming in like fits and spurts. It's just one of those weeks where I don't know. I think I'm just like, with trying out the new gym routine, I'm not filming that just yet. Like, I don't know what to film. And that's so weird because I've been posting consistently on YouTube since, I'm actually looking at like my analytics on the screen right here. Since January 28th was the first week, and then February 4th and so on. So I've been consistent. I've posted 2, 4, 6. I actually literally just posted a video. So I've posted 8 videos. I should know what to film by now, but I'm having a hard time this week for some reason. Yeah, literally just posted a video. It is Thursday, so I don't know if I just completely like messed up my algorithm with posting on a different day than I normally would. So I'm hoping people will watch it. And if you're watching this video right now and you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's a long one. I will say that. It's probably the longest one that I've posted in a little while. But I was very chatty, so I figured, why not? Plus, I got a good amount of workouts in there for you guys. So I think you'll see my back and biceps workout, and you'll see my chest, shoulders, and triceps workout. Yeah, now that I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it's those 2 workouts specifically. I haven't been reading. I think that's also the problem too, as I haven't picked up a book. I need to start reading again. But I can share that I finally did get back into reading my Bible as of this morning. I've been a little not resistant towards it. That's not the right word, but that's what I've been calling it. Like, I felt out of routine, and then I just felt burnt out because I was reading so much that I just stopped altogether. So I went through a little bit of a dry season. Like, I was still going to church and I was still serving and still writing Bible studies and still getting in the Word sporadically, but it wasn't consistently filling my cup. My cup had holes in it. I'm just gonna say it like that. And the cup ran empty a couple of times. But I think we're coming back. I'm not gonna say that we're definitely back because today's only been day 1, but I would say we're getting there. I would say we're patching the holes. I'm definitely feeling better about getting into the Word. I'm excited to get into the Word tomorrow. I got into the Word today. I read Colossians chapter 2 this morning, And I read the Daily Grace Code pages to go along with that. I'm currently doing the Rooted in Him Bible study from Daily Grace Co. And it's going through, it's not like chapter by chapter. It's actually like groups of verses. So I had the time this morning and I was like, I really want to read. Like I want to dig. So I read the whole chapter and then I did the pages. I read through the pages that went with that to fill out the chapter. Am I making sense? Like I read all of the pages for chapter 2. It was probably like 10 pages or so because it breaks it up into smaller, like digestible chunks of verses. That this morning, and I felt really good. I had a good time reading and just like sitting in the presence of the Lord. And I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I have to jump back into the Lent study too. I started the Lent study and then like with this whole season just like completely fell off the train with that. And Easter's literally in 2 weeks. So I don't think I'm going to play like catch up per se, but I think I am going to jump back into it and have that be like partnered with whatever book study I'm doing. So I will wrap up Colossians probably tomorrow. I actually do want to read another chapter tonight. So I feel like I'm getting my spark back for consistently reading and being in the Word, which is awesome. Daily Grace Co. also did just send me like a nonfiction book to read. So they're actually coming out with some more like topical like book types of studies, like chapter books. So I have 2 or 3 to read. One of them is actually Easter themed. It's called Why Did Jesus Have to Die? Actually, I'll grab it and I'll show you guys. So this is the book that I'm talking about. It's called Why Did Jesus Have to Die? And it's small enough. I think I can actually knock this out before Easter. I want to see how many pages it is. I think it's just under, yeah, it's just under 200. So I think I'm actually going to start this over the weekend. My church actually is having a women's conference this weekend on Saturday, which I'm super, super stoked for. So I'm going to be prepping for that. I'm actually helping out with that and leading one of the small groups. So I have to do a little bit of prep work for it, but I'm very excited to be able to help out in that capacity. I remember when my senior pastor's wife asked me if I wanted to help out. She didn't even finish the question. And I was like, yes, like I want to help. Sign me up, sign me up. So yeah, I'm very excited for it. I have to find an email with the stuff, the slides and all that stuff to prep, but I'm so excited. Ugh. I love things like that. I love that my church is starting to do like conferences and small groups and Bible studies, like extra stuff. So yeah, that gets me excited. I'm just, how many times am I going to say it? I'm excited. I think that's really it. I don't have any reading updates. I don't have any junk journaling updates, although I did just wrap up another journal for the traveling journal that I'm a part of. So at this point, I am officially caught up. I am no longer the bottleneck, which is amazing, and it's a good feeling. So I can work on my junk journal a little bit. I have like some skincare packaging that I was going to try and do something with. I don't know. Like this stuff, I kind of just flattened it out. I have some ideas. I just need to think about how to execute them because I don't know how to do that yet. But I get like creative spurts. So when I'm feeling that creativity, I'm going to jump on that and get that done because right now it's just a pile of stuff. And that's the one thing about junk journaling. Like when I started, I remember saying this. I think I probably said it in a vlog too. Like I don't like having a lot of craft supplies because I just feel like it's stuff everywhere because I don't have a good way of organizing it in my room. So I like my supplies to be like at the absolute bare minimum. And right now it's at the absolute maximum. So I need to like really get on that and organize what I have, get rid of what I'm not using, give it to friends that are junk journaling, and use the stuff that I'm saving for the junk journal in the junk journal. I need to just do that already. This went from me not knowing what to film to talking for almost 9 minutes. So, you're getting Chipotle tonight, which is exciting. Today's actually day 39 straight. I had 2 days where I was kind of like off, but yeah, today's day 39 of just following the plan. So very excited about that. But now I am actually going to go. It is time for me to go do something else other than yap. Maybe it's time to read. I don't know, just not be in front of my computer screens anymore. But time for me to go do something. And I will see you guys later. Hello, my friends. I thought I came back and outroed this video, but I guess I didn't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very chatty week in my life. Looking forward to the next week's video, which I'm currently working on, where I actually do some reading. So if you made it this far and you're like, oh, girl, you didn't do any reading, next week's video will have all of the reading updates and all of the reading. We're getting back into the swing things with that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. Don't forget to drink your water. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.